Hello, thank you for coming back. My name is Joe. I'm a bag collector and Hermes bag authenticator. This channel is called the Unique and Rare Handbags. Again, as I explained, unique is because all the bags that I collected, they have some uniqueness, either in the bag making, in the shape, in the material used, and they are very often rare to find bags. In my last video, I reviewed the Hermes Octagon bag, which has this, I'll get the bag out again, which is like without any closure, like without any metallic closure. I really like, because it just closes like this. You can just squeeze in here, so like Origami kind of thing, like folding techniques. So then I mentioned that I do love this kind of bag, and to eliminate to the maximum the metallic pieces used. And today I do have a better example that I mentioned last time that I'm going to review. It's these bags. There are two bags. It's not one bag. So so as we can see, these two bags, they're identical. One is in olive color ostrich skin, beautiful, and this is lizard in brown, and it's very shiny. So these bags, they are not Hermes. As I mentioned, I do not collect only Hermes or Louis Vuitton. I do have some quite rare small brands. This bag is from a brand called Harrel. I will show you. Okay, on this one it's very hard to see. I will show you on this one. It's Maison Harrel. Okay, see, Harrel, Paris. It's a brand I think unfortunately has already disappeared. But it does have certain bags still out there. I got both of these two in front of us in different auctions, bag auctions, and they are of quite good value. I didn't pay much. I think I paid like a few hundreds of euros for each of this, and my goal is to have another one, like preferably in crocodile if it exists. I haven't seen yet. I use this one very often, so often that I started actually, I think, to break it a little bit. I will actually deal with this right after this video. I have to actually, for this kind of small, you see, thread, it's better to use a very light glue and a small stick just to put this loose end into the leather and glue it so it doesn't get worse. That's I don't know if it's recommended. That's what I do with all my bags. But I also put some of my canvas Hermes bags into washing machine, and honestly, nothing happened. I mean, I didn't ruin them. When I told this to the Hermes shop, they were actually shocked. Of course, they want you to bring the bag back to them. Nah, it's fine. This canvas should be able to be washed. So this bag is of an interesting shape. It's like a trapeze shape, like this trapeze shape. And it's fully folded. There's nothing else but leather. You can see it's a fully folded bag. The closure is this thing. We close here, and then once this part is closed, this here would actually take the weight because it's a relatively smaller bag. I think it's almost the same as the Octagon. This is like 20, the widest part is 27, so this part is like 24, 23. it fits my iPad mini, as I mentioned it. I don't know how many times I love the bags which holds my iPad mini. It's perfect. And it's so smartly done. Once you put things inside, you can actually use this part to close it. And then you close down again here, and then you put it in. You can put it in like this too, it's fine. And you see it won't get anything out because thanks to this small piece of leather holding the what's inside the bag. So I think it's really a very smart, very smart design. Inside it has one small compartment. Outside it has a compartment here, right? And you can I normally put my cell phone here. So inside it has a big compartment with zipper and a smaller compartment, and all this can be you see, conveniently protected by this fold here. And then this is inside it has same tone colored, a bit deeper colored. Here is lambskin lining. I also prefer bags with leather lining. Oh, here you have two pockets here. I do not like canvas lining. I think it's just cheap. Because actually goat skin or lamb skin lining, they are not much heavier. Hermes you normally argue that all their travel bags would have canvas lining, but Hermes canvas is kind of durable and good quality, and I just hate some of those cheaper version of fabric lining. But anyway, I still prefer leather lining. So then we can have a look at the lizard one. Lizard, as I mentioned, they have actually different types. I think this is Véran. It's one of the actually you can see the shape. This was the shape of the lizard. So of course, like crocodile, it's more precious to use the leather of the front of the body of the lizard. That means near the navel part. So this is a shape. We can still see a little bit. It's this. Imagine they unfolded the poor animal and made this bag. I use this one less because it's much less relaxed, I feel, because of the rigidness and the shininess of lizard leather. And also lizard leather is a leather, as I mentioned before, it was very small scale, and this scale you have to take care of it. I do put on some wax on it, but you have to use a very specific one for reptile. The one that I use is sapphire. Actually, I will get it for you. Yeah, so this is what I use for a crocodile and lizard. Again, it's sapphire. It's called reptan, and it's a small pot like this. It's a small pot like this. It has a fabric to apply it, but I use other appliers. And I think the difference is reptile, of course, means crocodile, and essentially crocodile and lizard. I think the difference, and alligator, of course, the difference is it's slightly less greasy than the normal leather protector, leather wax that we can find. And then sapphire, this brand is the industrial gold standard, and I know by fact that this is the same product that Hermes use for all their coloring and retouching and leather nourishing. So actually you can um, buy those products directly from their website. I don't know if we have their website here, but if you search Sapphire, and it's very easy to find, and for a certain amount of purchase, they even send you like a color board for color reference. So this one should be identical. It has the same tone leather, but this is actually a calfskin, but textured lining, and exactly same interior. Actually, I've never double checked. It's not exactly same. We can see it's different years. This one has a zipper, and this one has a standalone pocket. I would say this one is older because normally the zipper started to be used much later than the old caddy bags. They don't have zipper inside. They just have like a pocket like this. So here we have actually three pockets, and that's a lot of pockets. So this one's very rigid. I don't use it very often. I think that's one of the reasons. So yeah, so that's this Origami handbag from Harrel. It's actually, I use them surprisingly often. I think it goes with most, like from casual to more classic style, and the design is superb. You see, you can use it like it's just a pity that it doesn't come with straps. But I think at that time, we're talking about probably in the 80s, 70s, 60s. At that time, it was rare for women to crossbody. I think it never happens. And so pochette, this is typically a pochette, like a pouch, would only be carried this way or this way. So that's it. So that's for today. It's slightly shorter. Oh, the stitching. Sorry, I almost forgot about the stitching. Oh. From what I see, they are, you know what? They are actually hand stitched. We're not talking about Hermes, so we cannot tell by left slant, right slant. You have to see how tight the stitching is by this light. I don't think you can see it. The stitching goes into the leather really a lot. That shows it's hand stitched. So yeah, so that's about these two Harrel bags, or Harrel in English, as you wish. Thank you very much for watching, and again, on this channel I try to share less common bags, those unique and rare ones, and I hope you like those bags like me. And I know that this channel is for probably the bag nerds, not for everyone else. You might not find those more on-trend eat bags here, but again, as a bag collector, I feel it's my responsibility to at least introduce you all these great bags that no one talks about. It all started with once I was searching for a bag that I bought from Hermes. It was a hacker box. Oh, hold on, I have it here. So yeah, this one. It all started when I was looking for information of this bag, this phone pouch online. I didn't get any, despite its Hermes, despite it costs like 4,000 something euros and about $6,000. No one was talking about it, just because it's not Birkin or Caddy or any of those quarterbacks, and it costs as much. So I got a little bit disappointed, and I started doing this channel. just for people who like bags for bags themselves, like me, to be able to find some information instead of just being buried into the one zillion Birkin and Caddy and Constance review. Thank you very much. See you next time.